Facebook massive 533 million users data found in websites for hackers. Now what does it mean for you, and what does it mean for your account in Genshin Impact? Well guys, just stay tuned while I'll be explaining to you what this hack really is and what does it actually mean for you as a Genshin player. Good day guys, welcome to another episode of Genshin Gaming. Now we have some really bad and disturbing news coming out of recent information that has been released to the public, and accordingly 533 million users of the Facebook accounts have been found in the websites for hackers and that are being sold accordingly for a very cheap price. Now what does it mean about, or what is this hacking thing, and what does it mean to the regular Genshin player? Well guys, this is a hack that happened about 2 years ago in sometime around 2019, where somehow some sort of data was accordingly scraped. That's the term being used by the Facebook operatives or officials, and accordingly it was scraped from their system, and 533 million users accounts with full details, and whatever details the users had, it was removed from their, or somehow stolen from their systems, and has been compiled in some sort of file. Now these information consist of various different depending on what the user itself provided to Facebook at that time, then that is the information that will be appearing there on the data leak that was leaked 2 years time ago. Now you will be saying, well, you know, that happened 2 years ago, that how does really affect us here as a Genshin player, which Genshin was only launched last year around September. Well guys, this has many things to do with us, because if we go and take a look at what information was stolen, Facebook now has released a statement saying, you know, that's all data, and what is, you know, what they're saying is that the issue has been fixed from that time. But guys, when the information was leaked last 2 years, not only the information that was stolen, there were locations of user, your phone numbers, your full names, whatever full name that you provided at that time, your date of birth, you know, all those things were released there now has been released to the public, or were compiling a file to be released to the public. Now at that time, you know, the Facebook really just played it down and nothing really happened there. Nobody was really held accountable for it. Facebook just said, you know, the issue has been fixed, and this and that, but your information is now out there. And what happened now recently, since, you know, after some time, the data that this data that they had compiled for so long, the value has been going down as the time went down, or as time went by. You know, the value of this file went really down. So what they did now, they released this whole information in this website for hackers, that anybody with basic hacking skills that know where this site is located can easily access this file for a very cheap price. And not only does this site provide a file with 533 million users, which in itself it has around 60 million users from the US alone, and apart from that, it has data for around 80 other countries. Now this means a lot for the regular people like me and you out there, because if you haven't changed your password from that time to now, more than likely not only your Genshin Impact account is at risk, but also your Facebook or any other application or any other site that you have signed over using Facebook is now at risk of being targeted by any user, because not only does this file that was released in this website for hackers is just the file, it has also a bot that can be used to search or target users, you know, individually. So let's say, for example, you're targeting me and you enter my name there in the search bar or in this bot will actually go and search my profile and provide you with the information that I did provide at that time. And if I haven't changed any of those things, I haven't updated my password, because let's say for example when this hack happened, I did not knew about it, so I still have the password from last 2 years ago. They can easily log into any of the applications that I have been using or that I already signed up from that time until now. And let's say for example Genshin Impact is one of the let's say for example that I am using Facebook to log into Genshin Impact, then they will be able to access my account using that those information, because it's already provided there. And if Facebook has been, you know, so silent about these things, and they're not they're not informing their users that all these things are happening for users to go and update their account information and for them to try to secure more their accounts, you know, then this is where the problem lies. Because how often will you ever change your name? Your name stays the same. How often will you change your date of birth or your location or your phone number? You know, all these things are information that stay nearly that you cannot change like that. Yes, you can change a password right now and put another one, but how can you change your name, or how can you change your location, your phone number? How can you change your date of all these things that are now out there are now easier access for, let's say, a hacker that have bad intentions and are trying to target especially users of Genshin Impact. They can go there in that area, in that site there, and access this file for a very cheap price and target these accounts and sell them for, you know, to make a profit. And this is something very serious. So what I'm trying to say here, guys, is that this thing is a big deal. And for people in Genshin Impact, what you need to do is you need to change, if you have not changed, or if you do not know how long you haven't changed your password in Facebook, if you're using Facebook to log into the game, you should be in go there and change your password as of this time and enable two-factor authentication on all your email addresses that you're currently using. Those two-factor authentications, they can be you will enable a phone number that you can when someone is trying to access your account, you will be notified how that someone is trying to access your account, and right away you can either block that user, or if it is you trying to use it, then you can also allow permission for it. It is something like, it is more secure. And I hope that MiHoYo releases a two-factor authentication as well for the in-game. You can also log in and you can sync your email or your account to a MiHoYo's account in the settings menu. I already released a previous video about this some weeks ago, and we are already back here in this situation about that our accounts is not safe and we're having problems with these data breaches. Also, you need to try to link more than one account under, if you're using, let's see, this main email, try to have a recovery email address also that has also two-factor authentication. In case that account gets or tries to get hacked, you can also recover that account and try to change or update your password, you know, without you losing access to your account. So guys, that's all I have to say about this massive breach that is happening right now. And as I tell you, it has been leaked on this hacking site that can be purchased for a very cheap price. And if you haven't changed your password from then till now, your account is at risk if you're using Facebook. So if you're a user that is planning on using Facebook, I recommend that you do not use Facebook to log into your account or any other thing, because Facebook they really do not care, or I'm not sure what it is with them that they are not taking this accounts leak very seriously. But you as a user need to take this action on your own and avoid using Facebook to log into anything. Yes, I know you want to have a social life and whatever Facebook entails, but when it comes to security, I believe Facebook is the last option or the last site that you will want to provide a lot of information about yourself, personal information, and worst, using Facebook to log into something important. For example, in this game, especially if you are using cash, actual money to try to upgrade your heroes or upgrade your equipment, you know, and it will be very sad that you, because of Facebook's lack of seriousness, your accounts get compromised or hacked or whatever, and you end up losing your account because of mishandling of information on Facebook's part. Anyways, guys, well, that's all I have for you today. So if you're using Facebook, please be alert, guys. This is something very serious, and try to go and update your account and try to change your password, enable it to factor authentications on your email addresses. Try to log into the MiHoYo's on the settings menu. You can access the MiHoYo's account. You can link your email to your account, to a MiHoYo's account, which it's you know, these are things that can be used so that you can protect your account and have a, you know, you can go and sleep and knowing that your account is safer than it was before. And as I tell you, avoid Facebook for logging into anything, or because they are not serious about their handling of information, and they haven't said anything now about this re-release information that has been released from them, that has stemmed from them, from their Slack, and they haven't even notified users that this is happening. So guys, please update your account. Try to change your password every 3 to 6 months. I know it is like of a pain, but it's better to be safer than sorry later on during time, because of things like these that may happen. Anyways, guys, well, I hope that you have a nice day, and see you next time. And if this video was informative, just make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. See you next time, and have a nice day.
Teamwork is dreamwork.